Welcome, writers. Welcome back to One Story House with me, Lorraine Moselle. And if you're new here, thanks for visiting my house. Right now, I'm in the corner of my living room going over some bad news. So, I have just received a couple more query rejections, and they're the last ones. They are the last of my gigantic set that I sent out for my second novel, That Which Is True Cannot Be. So I'm not in a state of mourning per se. I still have I still had a full manuscript request not long ago, and that one is still out with that agent to see if she's going to pass or offer. And the truth is, it's very, very rare to get an offer. So I'm not, putting all the eggs in that basket, so to speak. That's why I'm trying to get things in order to self-publish if necessary. My third book that I'm writing, I'm not going to even bother querying that one. I'm going straight to self-publishing. If I don't hear something back from this particular agent, and the 90-day point is around February 9th, I believe, then if she passes, then I'm going straight to self-publishing. However, I'm hoping that she will say yes. She has she's working, let me try that again. I'm just stumbling all over my words. The agency that she works for is supposedly an amazing agency in New York, and I'm sure she would do an amazing job. She's the right fit, finally. And if you watched any of the other videos that I have about querying and how I messed up, I sent initially, just long story short, I sent off my queries in the wrong direction. Initially, I didn't have it narrowed down as much as I should have to something that's to agents who are more literary minded, who want more literary versus commercial. And anyway, I was pitching it as upmarket, which I still think it is, but the agents, they know their stuff more than I do, and so they thought it was more literary leaning. So I guess that's what it is. So anyway, before I say too many so's, I'll get on to my point. I'm closing it out, basically. I have one more agent that's on the list, but she's notorious, according to Query Tracker, for taking a long, long time to get back with you, and I'm not interested anymore with that. No more targeting widely, casting my net widely. She took, the first time around on the first novel, she took just over a year to get back with me about my query. Yeah. I'm not too excited about that one. So she probably, once again, will take almost a year. Nothing against this woman. I'm sure she's a great agent for somebody, but I'm too impatient. I can't handle that kind of wait. That's a bit maddening. So I am waiting for a response to my full manuscript request. In the meanwhile, I'm just plugging away at other projects. I mean, you just have to occupy your mind on something more positive. And so I, as you know, started this channel, and I'm enjoying that. And I started a project with making a keepsake journal, trying to get it up and running really well before Valentine's Day. I did the proofs through Amazon KDP, and then got a few copies for myself. So I'm going to give myself a little cheap plug here. They are keepsake journals, and right now they're on Amazon, but they don't. This is maddening too. I did not know this before I started. Amazon KDP, if I can get that out right. It'll put things live, ready for sale, before it's actually ready to be sold, in the sense that I want the interior to show up so people actually know what the inside pages look like. But they say that that doesn't appear for 9 to 10 days after you go live. So for those 9 to 10 days, why would anybody want to buy my journals? They don't know what in the world they're getting. They can only see the cover. So I'm waiting. I have a few more days, 9 to 10 business days, a few more days to wait to see if because it's supposed to be automatic. Amazon is supposed to handle that for people who are selling their wares. So I'm hoping for the best. Now, I had poured over so many YouTube channels trying to figure out whether I should do one of those services where you can, pay the service, you do review, they get, your stuff gets reviewed, I didn't like any of those. It just sounded a little fishy, and I don't know. I just didn't like them. So I'm hoping that organically something will happen with them, that as February comes up, that people will be so excited to buy their loved one something special for Valentine's Day that they'll see my covers and go, yay, that sounds about right, even if they don't have reviews. I don't know. Maybe I'm a little naive with that, but there I have 3 in my series. They're all called You Are Special, and a keepsake journal. One of them says keepsake gifting journal, but anyway, they all have the same content on the inside, and I'll show you the covers real quick. This is the first one, the Contemporary Rose cover, and this one is my Vintage Floral cover, and this one is what I'm calling the Blue/Brass Key cover. Has love on the back, and they all have the same contents. You are special. You put who it's to, and these are romantic journals. So you're basically telling your loved one what you think is special about them. Why do you love them? And I have a quote at the beginning of each section. There are 15 sections, and it says the first one is from Jane Austen, from Emma. If I loved you less, I might be able to talk about it more. And then I have a prompt that says, to understand the depth of my feelings, please read this journal from cover to cover. And then there's a place to start writing. So each of the 15 sections has a prompt to write something special. Like this one is, I love the tenderness you show. And in the back, there's a special section, our special, and our special song, restaurant, nature spot, our dream together, etc., etc. So that's basically what's going on, and I'm hoping I'll be able to organically get some reviews. I don't think most people will leave reviews. I didn't realize how important that was until I needed them myself. Thinking about my novel and with these journals, I think I've maybe left one review my whole life. Not whole life. Amazon hasn't been around my whole life, but you know what I mean. Thank you for allowing me my little shameless plug there. But as far as self-publishing goes, like I said, I'm waiting to hear back from that one agent, and then I'll know one way or another what my next step is. So in the meanwhile, I'm trying not to just sit by and do nothing. Most of my time has been spent being a caretaker, of course, and to my youngest son, and also trying to get this YouTube channel up and running, and little side projects here and there, just little things to keep my creative juices flowing. I haven't really been able to write like I want to. Chuck Will's Widow. That's my third book, by the way. I've been too distracted. I cannot. Now, I'm always distracted. Living in this household is distracting. But the distraction of trying to do the YouTube channel and learning how to edit a little bit, has been a bit much for me, a little overwhelming. Especially with a few of the things that have gone in this I can't even talk today. It's been one of those days. You know, have you had one of those when you're all tongue-tied and confused and worn out? Yeah, so that's kind of been my weekend. But now I'm trying to hit the reset button, pushing away the negatives of the rejections about the query letters, and just looking forward to tomorrow and the next day and the next day, the next year. I really feel like 2026 is going to be an amazing year for me, for my family, for my budding career with writing. If the agent says no, then I'm going to go full speed ahead, which I tend to do with things. Hopefully not in a foolhardy way, but full steam ahead anyway, in a reasonably reasonable manner. I just want to hurry and see my 2 books in my hand, in a cover, and know that people are enjoying them. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm thinking about, I might even do a cover just for myself, because I love making covers. I made the journal covers, and I have 2 amazing covers for my 2 novels already lined up and ready to go. But obviously I'm not pulling the trigger yet, not till I hear back from that agent, because she does seem awesome, and I want to give that a chance first. And I hate to think of self-publishing as a plan B. I know a lot of people prefer it, and maybe I will too, but since that was my dream, that I wanted to have a traditionally published book, then I have to see it to the end. I have to see it to the end of this book anyway. I'm not going to try with a third. I've come so close. The first time, like I said in another video, I had 1 full manuscript request. This one had several full manuscript requests, but so far have been rejected. There was one that at 90 days I still had not heard from her, and I sent a little nudge, and that was a few weeks ago now, and still haven't heard anything. So that's a no. I'm imagining that's a no. So it's just one. We'll see what happens. So thank you for encouraging me with the channel. I hope in some way that I can encourage you, and thank you for the wonderful comments that I've received. I really appreciate that, and we'll just keep encouraging each other. I don't know where you're at. Please let me know. I'd love to know where you're at in the process. Are you writing? Are you querying? What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you thinking of writing and you just haven't stepped over yet into that yet? Come on. Let me know. I want to hear about it in the comments. Please, please. Let me know that I'm not alone in the world, okay? Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe. I almost said like and describe. What do you want to describe? I forget to say that every time. Like and subscribe. So do that for me, please. And until we get to meet again and you come for a visit at One Story House, I hope your day is blessed beyond the ordinary. And also, I hope you don't have a tongue-tied day like I'm having. Thanks. Bye-bye.